It's nice having you this afternoon. The topic before me is on subsidiary services and shop Emporium. I would like us to know that tourists love to be comfortable wherever they go. So these subsidiary services are what made tourists to be comfortable at their destination. And also about the shops and Emporium. The shops and Emporium is about the way and manner tourists will love to do their shopping at their respective places at their destination. By the time we go on different slide, we will be able to understand more about this little introduction. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Hello, good morning. How are you? I am Dr. Falabi. As we have discussed, we are going to say one or two things concerning subsidiary services and shop and emporium. What is subsidiary services? Subsidiary services are the services that go together with the original services at the destination, which is the product that the tourist wishes to see. So subsidiary services is one of the services that benefits the tourist at their destination. It allows the tourist to be comfortable and it makes things to work well with the tourist. However, there are a lot of subsidiary services such as the transportations, such as the restaurants and the photography and other related ones. All these ones are what we refer to as subsidiary services. The effect of subsidiary services is to make sure that the tourists enjoy their stay at their destination. Thank you. The objective of this is to familiarize the students with the services that are needed to back up the tourism system and also to categorize some of the subsidiary services and the role played by each of them in tourism. We are also going to discuss about the self-enterprise and subsidiary services. Those are the objectives we are going to look at while we are discussing. As I said, subsidiary services develop naturally in the process of organization. What am I trying to say? If there is a product in any particular place that tourists will love to see, tourists also love to, apart from that product, they also love to see other things or to enjoy other things that will make their stay. That is part of the transportation that I've just made mention about. After you might have alighted, you need to get an intermediary services within the local that will take you to the destination. And also the restaurant where the tourists will have their main meal. These subsidiary services are required to make tourism destination more viable. The kind of link transport that is referred to as subsidiary services is the one that you could see from the image that is being displayed. After you might have selected either from the railway or from the airplane, there is a need for you to get a bus or a taxi that will take you to the next destination. Eating joint and bar are part of the subsidiary services. You can agree with me that anyone that is coming from a long journey will love to have a place to cool himself or herself down with the food within that environment. So there is a need to have an eating joint and bar of different kinds that will satisfy the incoming guest. The same thing happens to entertainment and recreation. Entertainment is an essential component in tourism. This may include dance, theater, movies, theme, dinner and musical. Entertainment is a component that is of paramount importance in any tourism industry because apart from the fact that you have gone to visit tourism component, be it natural or artificial, you need other things like entertainment, like swimming, like music, to also add to what you had gone to visit. And apart from this also provides employment to the local artists or within that environment. So it provides job opportunity for them and enhance them to be more economic viable in the environment where they stay. Photography. Photography is one of the most popular services at a destination. Photography, tourism not only like to have photograph, but also like to have the costume within that environment in order to depict for them that they have traveled to a certain area. Subsidiary services activities 1. I would like you to discuss the role of the link transport in tourism. We have destination specific services. In every destination, there are certain services which are specific to a destination or to the type of tourism. For example, life guide are needed at beach, joyrider on ponies and horses. These are all the subsidiary services that help that help the provider to earn more apart from the tourism component that the visitors had come to watch or to see. There are other things that I would also like you to look at, and that is catering to diverse needs. We have diverse needs that are informal services, which require the services of a number of skilled and unskilled persons. This has assisted a lot of people within the environment to be employed, and that there can be craft here, there can be craft within the environment or anything that is local for anyone to do. For example, in any tourism destination, there needs to be electricity, plumbing, or what have you. So all these ones are also great opportunity, job opportunities for the skilled and unskilled people to be employed and this also has a positive effect in the economic development in that environment. Subsidiary service activities too. I would like you to explain the kind of opportunity the local people derive from tourism development in their locality. In conclusion, we have discussed about categories of subsidiary services and the types of opportunities that people within the environment and afar will benefit from tourism products. Likewise, we have discussed the problems of the nature of tourism job. Thank you. Shops and Emporium introduction. That this is this in this will be found in the unit 4. Shops find tourists find shopping difficult, particularly in an environment where they do not understand their languages. But however, shopping is an important agenda for a tourist and sometimes always allotted in their itinerary. Shopping not only represents the country heritage and culture, but at the same time, it has been a source of attraction for tourists. The objective of this will allow the student to have the knowledge on shopping attractions, the tradition and the modern handicraft marketing structure in Nigeria, and the artisan. The village and small town concept. The concept of marketing evolved as an offshoot of the advent of technology. This leads me to the early times in Porta where both man and woman, mostly the latter, molded their pots by hands for domestic use. And this has been part of what people have been using in cooking and also showcasing in those days. If goods and services are the products that are majorly known for those people in that environment. So in many parts of Nigeria, there are informal marketplaces that is being referred to as Oja. These are generally seen in villages cluster, small town, and even in capital city. At Oja, which is a market, there are different kinds of people who will be there with their products to showcase and also to sell for people within their environment and also to the tourists who come from afar or within to visit their products, be it natural or artificial. We have seasonal and festival celebration. There are series of seasonal and festival celebrations in Nigeria and in Africa at large. And this seasonal celebration differ from one place to the other. But however, I'm going to discuss a little bit on the recent one that is being referred to as Olojo Festival. We have these different kinds of celebrations in various parts of the world, according to their tradition, according to their religion, and according to their ethnics. If you could agree with me, there is one that is called Awanga, which is being found in Kwara State. There's one that is being referred to as Doba, and there is another one that is being referred to as a Your Festival. All these kind of festivals are seasonal, and we have a lot of tradition that is Shango and the Oshun festival. All these come at its own season. There is time for all this. And at the same time, we have the religion festival, which is being referred to as Eid Fitri and also the Christmas. So all these ones are part of tourism that people love to come to see. For example, this kind of Olojo festival is a festival that takes place only once in a year, and this festival cut across every spheres of a region. It is a festival whereby the Olojo will be in for 90 days before he decided to put on the array which you are looking at on him. And after he might have put on this array, he has to go to where he will use his cutlass to cut the dog. So by the time they want to do this Olojo festival, majority of people that has their dog with it, they always ensure that their dogs do not go out, because any dogs are being found and be being tied down will be used for the Olojo festival. Shops and emporium activities. One, I want you to explain your experience in visiting any local market in your area. What is Emporium? Emporium, Emporium. Emporium could be referred to as the common traditional native hard woven clothes similarly to above. And not only that, Emporiums are usually well stocked, but a customer must look carefully to select between the high and the medium quality. Private shops, boutiques, cooperative outlets. The entrepreneurial instinct of Nigerian trading communities has been tuned over centuries and generations. What we are trying to say is that there are private shops and boutiques that go along with tourist visits, whereby the tourists will love to go to the market of where they have paid a visit to look at what they have in that place. It is part of what makes tourists to be happy as a souvenir that they have gone to a particular place. We have series of that in Abuja, in Kano, in Port Harcourt. The cooperative society is an important organization for the uniform marketing of rural products. Apart from the rural products, even within the urban, there is a cooperative society whereby women agree together to contribute, which will be of assistance to them when they want to go to the market or buy products. This enhances them to be able to develop their product other than visiting bank that will collect additional money from them. So cooperative society has been in existence from a long time, and it is being used to benefit each contributors in one way or the other. Each state has its own cooperative law. It will be first necessary to find out before you eventually go into cooperative incorporate yourself into cooperative acts. The law is that you must be able to pay certain due. There is a regulation. There is a regulation that must be followed. You must get your card. You must follow their rules and regulation. You must be coming to the meeting regularly, and you must have someone that will stand for you when you want to borrow money. So there used to be proper management of a cooperative society, which require the honesty and open dealing so that each member benefits equally from the profit of the society. The activity two on this is that you should explain the function of a cooperative society. Subsidiary services conclusion. We discuss about various shopping attractions, both tradition and modern handicraft structure in Nigeria. And also, we discuss about the functions of cooperative society. Thank you.